All right, so this morning we are going to be taking up our test. And I know many of you are waiting to see how you did before you tell me if it's easy or not. But actually, I think it's hard to say that it was not an easy test. I would consider this a very easy test. Now, how you did will determine your response after that. So let's see. Okay. Shraddhaya anvitaha. First sandhi rule. Sandhi rule, a or a plus a or a equals a. And so according to that rule, you're going to get Shraddhayan vitaha. Shraddhayan vitaha should have been your answer. If you wrote a vowel in there, then that's minus marks. No vowels in Sanskrit words, only at the beginning. Next. Ch or a plus I or E equals A. So we oh, sorry. Ch eva. This will be ch plus A or A equals A. Ch eva. Huh? Sheva. Again here, if you wrote a vowel in the word, minus point. -1 for every vowel that shows up in the middle of a word. This is an easy test. That's one rule you should know. Get it wrong is one thing, but vowels in words is a no, no, no. Okay. Next. Ch iti. A or a plus I or E equals A. So this will be J T. J-T. Simple? Simple. Good. Sattva anurupa. A or a plus a or a equals a. That's just a simple sattva nurupa. Sattva nurupa. In the next test, you're going to get minus marks for every letter you write wrong. Because now everybody should be forming all the letters correctly. No ya instead of p and u instead of u and all of that. But for today, it's only if you wrote a vowel in the middle of a word that's a minus point. All right, continue. These are straightforward. You either got it or you didn't get it. Cha anye. Again, this is super easy. A or a plus a or a equals a. Now here, if you had written a plus a equals a, that is fine also. If you had written just the specific letter that got added together, that is also fine. I'll do that example next so you can all see. The answer for this is Chani. Chani. Chani becomes Chani. Dambha ahankara. So again, so if you had written the rules like this, a plus a equals a, That's also fine. So the answer for this is Dambha Hankar. Dambhankar. Dambhahankarah. Bala Anvitaha. A plus A equals A. You just needed to understand the first rule and you'd have got more than half of everything correct, really speaking. Okay, so this becomes Balanvitaha. Balanvitaha. Next, Vidhi Asura. E plus A equals Ya. The E is going to change into a Ya halat. Now, how do you write the halant plus the halant plus Ya? You have to get that also right. Vidhyasura. That Ya is written as like a half open Ya. Vidhyasura. These words are all from chapter 17. Those who have been coming to class, they might look familiar. Okay, cool. Now marks for this. For every correct rule, 1 mark. For every correct answer, 1 mark. And for every time you wrote a vowel without the symbol in the word, that's -1. I'm serious, huh? You can't be making that mistake at this point. Okay, so this is out of 16. Easy, easy marks. Just write the rule and you get a point. Okay, move on. Next. Now you have to write the Sandhi rule and break it. Lavanatyushna. So there's 2 Sandhis here. Lavana, the A, it comes from A or A plus A or A equals A. And the Ya is going to come from E plus, and with the Ya there's an U. E plus U equals U. So now you have to break it up. La, va. The word is actually lavarna. This is talking about the types of food that we eat. Lavarna and ati ushna. Lavarna, ati ushna. If you wrote a, if you wrote a, if you wrote u, no problem. You can just correct it, but there's no wrong mark for that. Actually, ati you should have gotten. I'm going to be nice and let that slide. Ati you should have gotten, but I hope everyone got that. Lavarna, ati, ushna. Next. Chamedhyam. Chamedhyam comes from a or a plus a or a equals a. And the word is cha. If you wrote cha, that's a wrong. We've done cha like 100 times. Everyone should have gotten cha correct. Huh? Cha. You had to write cha, no cha. And then amedhyam. Amedhyam. If you wrote a, that's fine. Just correct it. In Sanskrit, when they take a word and they put an a in front, that word becomes opposite. So the word is medhyam, and then you put a, and it becomes not medhyam. Like that. A makes the word opposite. So very often you'll see the correct answer in front of a sandhi will be a, not a. I mean, there'll be other words with a, but generally, this is a easy way to guess. Okay. Eveti. This one also you should have gotten both correct. Huh? Eveti. A comes from a or a plus a or e equals a. Eveti will be eva and iti. We've done this too many times. I think it's even here, no? Oh, close enough. Eva iti. So this one, no wrong mistakes. Huh? You should have gotten eva. You should have gotten iti. Dambha, dambhartham. A is from a or a plus a or a equals a. The correct word is dambha artham. If you wrote a or a, no problem. No lost marks for that, just correct it. Next. Svadhyayabhyasanam. Svadhyaya abhyasanam. Even though you may not have been able to pronounce the word properly, you should have been able to get the sentence. Huh? Svadhyayabhyasanam. A or a plus a or a equals a. Svadhyaya and abhyasanam. If you wrote a or a, no problem. But the word is svadhyaya, not svadhyaya. Not abhyasanam, abhyasanam. You can fix that. All right, continue. Ityetat. Ityetat. You should be able to tell the two words in your mind also now. Ityetat. Ya comes from I plus a vowel. Here the vowel is A equals ye. So then this will become iti and etat. There's no other options here. Means there's no This or this. This is the only option that you'll get when you break the sandhi. Iti etat. Parasyotsādanārtham. O is our sandhi. O comes from a or a plus o or u equals o. So the word will be parasya. If you wrote parasya, that's fine. You just correct it. Parasya utsadanārtham. If you wrote u, that's okay. You can just correct it also. Parasya utsadanārtham. The last one. Tvapi. Tvapi. V comes from U plus vowel. The vowel here is A. U plus A equals V. So the words are going to be tu and api. No alternative answer. This is not a vague sandhi. There's only one option. So now marks. For every correct rule, 1 point. Super, super easy points, 9 points right there. Because there's 2 rules in this number 1. Then for every correct word, whether you wrote it with when I told the alternate, you still get the point. For every correct word, you get 1 point. Oh wow, y'all are getting easy points here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 17 plus 9. This one is out of 18, 19, 20, 26. No, you can't have even put wrong vowels here. How would you have put vowels here that are wrong? If you didn't write the vowel at the beginning, that is a minus here. If you wrote only the vowel symbol, that's a minus point. I don't think anyone would have written vowel symbol at the beginning, but just in case. You see what I mean? This test was super easy. Super, super easy marks everybody's getting. Okay. And now this last question was break up all the sounds. Oh God. Everybody should have gotten this perfect. Dhritarashtra. Thahalant. R. Thahalant. A. Rahalant. A. Rahalant. 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 And A. Some people would have forgotten the A. Dhritarashtra. I know who you all are. I can see your faces on the intel. Okay. If you missed a halan, that is wrong. If you wrote the letter wrong, that is wrong. Every letter has to be perfect to get the point. 1 point, 2 points, 3 points, 4 points, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This is out of 10. If you missed a halant, if you formed it wrong, at least you're not getting a minus for that, huh? At this point, you should be getting minuses. Okay, this is out of 10. And then the next word, manobuddhyahankara. I hope everybody sees. I don't know if you can identify. This is actually a sandhi. Manobuddhi ahankara. Huh? But anyways, that wasn't our question. Manobuddhyahankara, mahalant, a, nahalant, o, bahalant, u, dahalant, thahalant, not the other way around. The before the, not the before the. Yahalant, a, hahalant. If you wrote like this, that's wrong. You had to have written the correct nasal here. Kahalant, a, rahalan, a. To get the point, the letter needs to be in the exact spot. There's no half point for mixing up these two. There's no half point for missing a halant. But I got the letter right, I just forgot the halant. No, no half points for that. Okay, so this one is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So this number C is out of 26. 26 plus 26 plus 16. 52 and 16, 62, 68. I think that's the math. No? Yeah, 68. I'm going to send a message in the group to find out how everybody did. You please respond in the poll. Now, who says the test was easy? Okay, very good. All right. Let me tell you all your homework, and then you can finish adding up your marks. Today's homework is on a new page. Yeah, what is this? Don't worry what it is. Leave a space. I'll tell you all the heading tomorrow. Leave a space to put the heading. And then I want you all to copy this table exactly as it is. Like no mistakes. And please don't make it a poor table, meaning don't make it like a shabby looking table. The lines should be straight and the letters should be neat and, it shouldn't look like crapplefoot writing. Crapplefoot means, crapplefoot is, for those who don't know, crapplefoot is frog legs. And that's the way you say terrible handwriting here. Okay, so please make sure your table is very neat when you write it, because you're going to use this table profusely in Sanskrit. Okay, I will tell you what all the codes are. Actually, this table summarizes like 50 rules or something, maybe more. So we'll learn what all the letters mean, and we will learn how to use it tomorrow and what table it is also. So homework for today is literally just copy it exactly as it is and be ready to reference it as much as needed. Okay? Simple or hard? So let me break it down. For this homework, you need a ruler, you need a nice pen, you need a paper. Okay. Here, one other thing. This first line and this first line, you write them in a different color. Okay? The highlights you ignore. Let me see if I can remove it. The highlights you ignore, huh? There's nothing about those. Look. Okay. Make sure if the word has a halant, you write the halant. Make sure you get this little squiggle correct. Huh? Make sure you put a visarga where there's a visarga. I'm telling this because it's very common to write the table wrong. So take your time and write it correctly. Very simple homework. Just write a table correctly. Okay, so I'll send it in the group and you bring it to class tomorrow and we'll use it. Okay. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om Shri Sadgurunath Maharaj Ki Jai. Please don't print my table and call it yours. Please write it yourself. Okay. Hari Om. If anyone wants to ask any questions, I'll take questions from the test now.